Hello, this is Pendle here from Sound Dust, and I'm here to demonstrate the final part of the Hammr trilogy, which is 3 instruments recorded with organist. I'm saying organist because I'm not saying Hammond. Oops. Organist Supreme Mikey Rowes, and we've basically spent the last 6 months pulling together a kind of sample set of his tonewheel organ. It's a 1959 B3 model going through a Leslie, etc, etc. You've already seen the Hammr Plus, which is the kind of per drawbar recording, which is really adaptable and sounds like a Hammond organ, but it also like an organ, but also sounds like a lot of other things or some other related things as well. And the whole point of that one is it's very adaptable and can do lots of different things. Now this one, the Hammr Growler, is slightly different in that A, it's massive, it's about 3 gigabytes. B, it sounds amazing, well the other one sounds amazing. C, it's just one sound, kinda. Basically, we had Mikey in a room with his organ turned up to full pretty much, so that the valves were kind of glowing hot. We had the Leslie cabinet turned up to full, so its valves were glowing hot, and it was at full speed. And we recorded basically 5 15-second recordings of every single note, with 3/4 different mic positions plus percussion, and it sounds pretty brilliant. It's basically a snapshot of one brilliant sound recorded in a way that I'm sure no one else has spent the time. We had to wear headphones for this because it was just so blooming loud. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. I've got Mikey on a MIDI file, and here he goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a bit of tweaking. First, taking out the bass mic, that's a Neumann U47, and then the stereo mics, which are either side of the cabinet. They were Neumann U87, excuse me. And then the binaural mics, which was a pair of Rode NT something or others, and an artificial head. So you've basically got these various mic options for starting things off. You've got pan per mic as well. Obviously the left and right, you probably want to send them left and right. switching on and off there, the actual drawbars. Now obviously there's going to be volume things going on here. Things will get louder or quieter depending on how many drawbars you've got out, but you can accommodate that in the master volume if necessary. Here comes the percussion, which is set up to work exactly like percussion in the Hammond. It's got this weird thing where if you play one note followed by other notes with your finger still down, it won't play the new notes, but if you play them all together, it will play them in one time. I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find out why. You've got decay per drawbar, per percussion. You can actually have seconds and thirds at the same time, which you can't do on the real instrument. You can also adjust the octaves as well, which you can't do on the real instrument. So this also comes with around about 25 presets as well, which give you kind of quite different sounds, but based on this kind of basic sample set. ADSR is adjustable all together if you have the labels highlight or highlighted. The first one becomes the master and everything follows it, but only the first one is the master. The other ones you can control individually, or you can turn off the master slave thing by just switching the label. There you go, like adjusting the attack on the stereo mics. You've got vibrato depth per drawbar as well. Much like the Hammr Plus, it's a lot of the architecture is quite similar. It made sense to kind of use a similar architecture. You've got velocity control as well, which you don't have on the real thing. There's the reset button, which puts you back kind of to a basic default mode, which is always very handy. There you go, here's the vibrato depth in slave mode and in non-slave mode. Dirty contacts is to do with the a keyboard for a Hammond basically has 9 contacts in it, which are triggered when you press it down. It's basically a switch, and the dirty contacts thing tries to kind of ape dirty contacts, which kind of behave slightly randomly. In the meantime, here we go. We've got 3-band EQ overall, which is a kind of bass, middle and treble control. You've got cabinet, and then you've got kind of convolution reverbs, the 69 one specially made for the Hammond, which vary from different styles of kind of model to classic hardware, spring reverbs, homage to Roy Castle. If you want to be a record breaker, you've got to have dedication. And my actual room, where I'm sitting now, sounds like that. So, despite the fact you've got one sound originally, which is this kind of loud, growly Hammond sound, you've still got quite a lot of variations you can do with it, and the presets kind of give you, steady on, the presets do give you a lot of variations as well within this actual sound. I haven't used the rotor at all. It's there because it can be, and it does add something new to the sound as well, and it's some of the presets take advantage of it for kind of more special effects. But essentially this is the sound of a Hammond with a rotor. There you go. Balance is the bit between the bass and treble horns, and the distance is how far the mics are from the cabinet. I did say treble horn, not Trevor horn. And morphing EQ kind of takes you through a 3-band EQ with various possibilities. You're never quite sure where it's going to go. Bit of overloading there, sorry about that. Anyway, that's a very quick kind of walk through. Hopefully it makes the whole thing make sense a little bit more. There will be other videos giving you some of the sounds available as well, but there you go. It's the Hammr Growler. It's very growly. Thank you.